the jungle. Underlord, it's going to be static in lane. PL wants to...
Every now and then, just pop in the shovel when you know nothing is going to happen. Dig up something and put it back in.
Ryoya going on top of Underlord in the top lane. KheZu looks to be very dead. On top of the Roar, in fact. Shadow Demon is the first to fall, though. Really not doing that much damage yet against the tank KheZu. Finally takes him out. It's a 1-for-1. Here's the Shackle onto the Witch Doctor AUI. This is going to be his third death in the last couple minutes. Looks like that's definitely going to be the case. Bryle has the double bracers. Not doing a ton of damage yet, but Crit seems to be perfectly healthy as Moon Meander completely out of leaps. Ryoya has another Astral Step in a moment here. Gets off his Aether Remnant, then jumps in. It looks like he'll get that finishing kill. It's a triple kill for Ryoya.
Everything else is online almost all the time. One of the biggest strengths of Void Spirit as well is those low cooldowns on his entire kit. So you can't really
Ryoya
have to try something here, but
they're gonna see him. But of course he has Aegis, so he doesn't really care. As Arteezy jumps in and KheZu, he looks so squishy somehow. Buys back into the game. And Ryoya and company focusing on Skeeter with all these illusions. They have a decent team against them, honestly. But Bryle coming in as well. Here comes the boat. It's going to hit onto one hero, and that is Bulba.
Oh, good cast.
Bulba just took a solo shark to the face, as now the pressure is being applied by Arteezy onto Moon Meander. But it looks like Shadow Demon is going to be the first to fall. Ryoya going on top of Bryle. Crit still has Serpent Wards. Not sure if he wants to use them. Gets Force Staff onto the low ground, but will be taken out by Skeeter. It's a double kill for him. Arteezy with a concoction onto KheZu. Can they get this dieback kill is the real question. Gonna get slowed perpetually. There's the bash from the newly picked up basher onto Arteezy. So that is a dieback for KheZu. 3 for 2, but really it's a 4 for 2 after that.
Just with 1 or 2 aura items and a good hero like Alchemist, PL needs way more time and another 1 or 2 items. He needs a Butterfly plus maybe this Abyssal, and then he's a threat.
The boat is coming, but Ryoya will be perfectly fine. Again, Bulba taking the solo boat for his team. What a good, clean boy he is. Looks like Arteezy did take out Moon Meander. Bulba, with that Crimson Guard, is living to see another day. And now Skeeter's on the run. Ryoya not going to be able to get the stun up because of the illusions. As Crit still has Serpent Wards from the last fight. Will not... Oh, he forced to safety. Roar onto Skeeter. Somehow he found the mana as a triple kill for Arteezy, basically diving the fountain. And now Phantom Lancer left to his own devices will drop. And now KheZu alone in base, as they're going to call it GG. EG with the Game 1 victory in this best of 5. Very convincing. Basically the old Alchemist snowball.
As soon as he gets to Battle Fury Manta, maybe even an early basher.
I'm looking at okay,
Chaotic Offering onto Ryoya. Looks like this is going to be more than enough to be taking out. So 1 for 1 across the board though, as Moon Meander dies in another lane. Fly, is he going to continue to be pressured here by the Golem, just beating the absolute crap out of him? Looks like that's definitely going to be the case as Bryle finishes him off with a pulse. Double kill for him. He does not have his ult to get away if he needs to. Arteezy actually showed up to a fight instead of continuing to farm. I've never seen this before in my entire life before the 15-minute mark. Well, he will live to see another day though, because his ult is still up.
Aware.
KheZu
skilled stun yet.
Attempting to run. Are you serious?
He showed up, he spawned his skeletons, and he started running at them because he has a 0-4-4 build with Talon, right?
And it looks like that's going to be a very, very easy kill. KheZu in the meantime getting X'd into the Purge. Into the boat. They're just using everything on my boy KheZu now. He's pretty tanky, but Bulba jumps in and ends up getting the kill. Fly in the meantime taking the Mana Void to the face. So it's a 2 for 2 overall, as Arteezy died just before that as well. So it ended up being worth it, going in pretty heavy in that mid lane. But they're going to continue to fight, surprisingly enough. Ryoya, no boat, of course, just use it. Bryle getting silenced, getting bashed. Looks like the triple kill will go to Bulba.
Bulba with another setup for Rampage.
Will it come?
Also good against the Void Spirit. We're focusing a lot on AM, but it's a secondary hero that is elusive and difficult to
Moon
get.
Meander has 2 leaps. I don't even think you wasted here.
No.
There's no way you're getting out of that. That was a nice catch there from Fly, no pun intended. That is Bryle. He's going to get a stun off, but he sees triple TPs from EG.
There's the Shadow Blade usage.
The Shadow Blade indeed. I believe he's toggling his Radiance as well, so he's not known to the enemy. AUI does have Chaotic Offering, but there's no other reinforcements. I'm not sure if you even want to waste it here. Stampede, not enough to save Bryle's life.
See you later.
Unfortunate for him. Of course, he has his level 20 talent for the no reincarnation cost, but he is completely surrounded. And there you're seeing the Aghanims come into work with that Resonant Pulse. That's a double silence. He's getting pretty low, but there's the save from Fly and the counter initiation with that boat. One is dead. Incoming. Oh, the Xbox spot actually keeps him alive a little bit longer, but Wraith King finally dies. But was it worth it? We'll see if EG can turn this around after the fact, as KheZu on the run has the Lotus Orb enabled. It is a 2-for-1 AM and Void Spirit dead. KheZu to follow, so Arteezy sacrifice. Arteezy is just going to bulldoze down this tier 3 tower. Level 25 is there for the AM, by the way. He goes for the minus 50-second mana void cooldown, which I believe is, what, 20 seconds? Yeah.
Yep.
He gets disrupted. Here comes the counter initiation, though. The silence onto Kunkka, but the boat connects. Buyback is here for AM, and he will use it immediately. Fly taking a lot of damage in the meantime, but the silence onto the Void Spirit. Looks like he'll be able to dodge that out, but the Chaotic offering to follow. KheZu, double edge. Nice control overall. As Mana Void comes out, double kill for Ryoya, though. Buyback immediately onto both the Earth Spirit and the Warlock. As KheZu drops, in addition, does have buyback himself, but no Stampede for another 60 seconds. They'll have to defend this 5v4 for now. Actually, I thought he had buyback. Did he just spend his money? Well, either way, Void Spirit just dies right in his base. KheZu does have buyback now. We'll use it, but this looks to be the beginning of the end for game 2, most likely, as AUI takes a tumble and EG with the numbers advantage, 5v3.
Oh, roll. Not connecting. He actually has Yules on cooldown here. But KheZu with the Blink Dagger less build on Centaur can't get the catch. And yeah, this more than likely should just either be game or megas, whatever EG want to try to push their advantage for here. Arteezy's going for the megas. He's already in the top. And he did take the Vampiric Aura, by the way.
Hell yeah. Love to see it.
Opens up bottom, but now Skitter's out of mana.
Yeah, he's trying to save this melee racks, but maybe a bit ambitious. But I mean, you don't really have any other choice at this point, honestly. So understandable. And he is dead. They know that's a dieback, so GG's come out. So game 2 going to EG. Was a really good start for Crazy. Yeah, but they did well. The lineup ended up hurting them more than it helped. I mean, AM did get off to a good start, Cinder, which we weren't expecting. Yeah, so
their laning was good. But that's kind of after.
Fan, you're with me, yeah?
That is the best segue I've ever heard. Thank you so much, Kyle and panel.
Hero does not automatically win late game when it's farmed. There's way too many nerfs that it has had or solutions other heroes have. Oh, good arrow.
Ryoya again getting caught off guard. Heal's not enough for crit. Could have actually saved him with his egg if he wanted to. Had the opportunity. Might do it onto Arteezy here in a moment. No? We'll just be using it on himself. There's the attack speed coming from Huskar. Gets stunned though. It's going to be close.
Oh
the egg gets off. And the Sun Ray to follow. That was a huge egg as Bryle still pretty healthy. Getting low on HP now, and finally the right clicks will suffice. Spectre comes back in. Thinking better about it though. Arteezy very low. Is he going to take down? He does. KheZu comes up with a foot stomp as well. Skeeter applying some more pressure as Phoenix will finally die. This would have been a rout in favor of Crazy, but still looking very good regardless, even after the amazing egg. 4-for-1.
The egg had 1
and the
HP,
stomp will
it might
continue
be 5-for-1. It is.
Into an arrow. Terrific team fight for Crazy. They're giving the kill to Spectre, looks like.
So that egg had literally 1 HP, and Clockwork, Bulba tried to cover it by hookshotting the Huskar, but he hit Spectre, Huskar, and even Centaur, who can also get pretty strong later on that you have to deal with. So Arteezy can't do it alone, and somebody needs to step up. And this is an ambitious but big item from Crit.
Crit? Oh, arrow will not connect.
Way whiffed arrow.
Off there. It's going to jump in.
This could be really bad.
They're going to find the Oracle right off the bat, so no save. But here's the egg. Can they stop the attacking? No, not even close. The egg goes down easily. Now EG debating whether they want to stay in this fight or not. Bulba has pretty much no spells to work with, so it's a 3v4. Hoof Stomp connects on the Void Spirit. We're going to have a buyback onto Bulba, but it's too late. Double kill for Skeeter. Brown in the meantime, going ham onto Arteezy. A triple kill for Skeeter. Double buyback, in fact, from EG, but really to no avail, as nothing will come of it. And this game is just snowballing way in favor of Crazy right now.
The moment Oracle died in the backline,
oh,
it's actually GG. The moment Oracle died in the backline and Crit was diving back on the Phoenix, I thought he was going to place an egg on the high ground, and that fight could have been really good. But he canceled his dive on the low ground, and then he just got, you know, overrun by Huskar and a Spectre. Just a bit of a misplay there, ending up
counter initiate. I think Crazy, and again, has a draft edge. Do you guys agree?
Nice Searing Chains onto 2. as I believe
Bonkers, man.
that EG will now attempt to run away, because Alchemist has absolutely no mana to speak of. Buyback onto the Nature's Prophet, so he's going to be here very shortly. There's Searing Chains onto 2. Vacuum to try to help out, but not a whole lot of follow-up.
Oh, that's a good
doing
fissure.
his best.
Sprout.
Soulbind onto 2 now to follow. See if they can get anything on top of that. Doesn't look like RTZ will tumble along with Bulba. And EG just getting rolled over in this fight. Fissure from Moon Meander into the Enchant Totem. And Bryle is unstoppable. You talked about this combo. Buyback onto Enchantress. See if they go any further here. They know Echo Slam is down. They're going to take out Moon Meander first regardless, though. There's the wall. Only gets one hero, but it is the Juggernaut. That's the most important one to get. Alchemist. The Ink Swell not going to do a whole lot here. Ember Spirit using himself. Actually, I believe that was Ryoya doing that. They're going to be able to clean him up as a result. The chain stuns are there. 3 dead for Crazy as KheZu looks to be next on the list. Gets stunned out. Do they have another one? They do very shortly in the Aether Remnant. And I do believe they're going to find this kill eventually as the chase onto AUI is there as well. Although KheZu, they're going to keep stunning him. This is the the best attempt of a TP I've ever seen. 5-0. EG are back in the game. See KheZu inside the trees. Gonna initiate with that newly picked up Abyssal Blade. There's the Echo Slam onto a couple here. Soulbind onto 2. That's a double Yules. Omni Slash on top now. 2-0 in favor of EG as Cricket's taken out in quick succession now. Crazy. Continuing this attempt is buyback onto Earth Spirit. As it looks like this fight is turning in favor of EG quite heavily. AUI now on the run. So the lone survivor will be the Ember Spirit. Did cost the Earth Spirit the buyback. Triple kill for Arteezy. Much more. They actually going for the win or just the tower in the mid racks? Because they can't go for megas, that's for sure.
keeps going.
Yeah.
It's trying to force a buyback from Jugger. It's not there, though.
It absolutely is not there. Soulbind does come off as Fly dies yet again.
Moon Meander.
But for the betterment of his team, double Yules. Moon Meander very low. Looks like the spray will not be enough to kill him. He can come back with Echo Slam as well.
This is a pretty admirable defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Juggernaut's up in 10 seconds, so I think EG needs to be on the run now without their Grimstroke. And Aegis, again, has to be relatively soon. It's going to pop. There's the Echo Slam onto a couple of heroes. Buyback onto Fly. Darkseer not able to get off any spells. Ryoya has another charge to expend if he really wants to get out of dodge, but they're going to use all their buybacks that they can just to finish this game if they can win this fight, which they probably will. The Omni Slash onto 2 heroes. It's mostly on the Alchemist, but a crit, beautiful Ghost Scepter, tanking a lot of that damage, or mitigating, I should say. Here comes Ryoya. Massive damage. Triple kill for Arteezy as the buybacks galore come out for Crazy, but they know Juggernaut didn't have buyback last time. In all likelihood, does not have it now.
Yep.
Up, Searing Chains. Not enough, as Bryle might be taken out here. Do they have a stun? BKB is popped. Looks like he'll be safe for now.
Cooldown. That would have been a kill, probably. But it's still really bad news. Alchemist has ult in 15. And they still have a creep wave. I think AUI is trying his best to get rid of the creeps here. Just buying time, running in. Sprout
Alchemist
is delaying.
Is very slowly attacking the Ancient.
Crit is going to remove
has his
trees
ult
with the
available.
silence.
Juggernaut, again, 50 seconds on the deck. Bulba, no wall to speak of. Ryoya just creating as much space as he can. BKB's popped galore, and looks like they're going to be able to take out the Ancient eventually. But the Sprout being very annoying. Oh, the backdoor protection, but they're actually going to go through it.
It was almost enough.
EG win the series 3-1. All right, I'm so confused. Was the Aghanims at base the whole time? I have to look at his